Hi, this is the scope of work for Hill House Construction, which is a company that I interned this summer. My name is Yasmin, and my major is architectural studies, and my goal is to become a licensed architect one day. This is my last semester attending Fresno State and hoping to graduate this spring. What is scope of work? Scope of work is an important document to ensure the successful execution of the project and at the same time maintain a great relationship with the client. When both parties are clear of what a successful project they want to excavate, they removes all ambiguity, miscommunication, and confusion around the process to complete the project. Common means and methods. The common means and methods to complete the work regarding the Terabala projects that I worked on throughout my internship incorporated involvement and communication with the client. And the way we did this was by updating weekly OAC meetings, weekly snapshots, and taking the client to weekly site tours, basically having a very, very close relationship with our client. And it was great that our client had some construction background, so he was able to understand the process and he was able to be very, very on top of this project and know what he wanted to result in this project. The common materials used to complete this scope of work was contracts, subcontracts, change orders requests, owner change orders, arborist reports, RFIs, submittals, and weekly snapshots. There was very much a lot more of materials that I can tell you guys, but these are like generally the materials that we used. And I think all these materials were used because it's very important to have a set of good of materials for a scope of work. So the common equipment we used were Sage, which is a program where we use to upload everything about the project, such as cost, weekly meeting notes. Everything was on Sage, just for record. And we also use Sheets for schedules, Outlook, Zoom, and PlanGrid. This is an example of a sequence of work. This was a picture taken and it was then transferred to be an RFI for the landscape. And it also was a sample for the owner to review when he came to the site, kind of just to let us know which concrete he wanted to incorporate in the project. Estimating and scheduling, I would estimate the cost and the schedule for this scope of work for future projects by using the same thing my company used, which was Sheets and contracts mainly. However, I would like to estimate and schedule using the project delivery system Design Build. My company my company project delivery system was Bid Build, and I think Design Build is much a better project delivery system, which is why I think I would use that in the future. The key and safety procedures for this scope of work was assuring all workers came with a safety vest, hard hats, and that their company also had contracts with our general contractor, and they also had insurance, obviously, and obviously that the workers had safety training previously before working on this project, mainly because we we would be held responsible if anything were to happen to these workers. And that's why I feel like these were key safety procedures. I believe the key quality control and assurance measures for this scope of work was a great team, and such as a great supervisor, a great project manager, and a great project engineer. With without these without these people, I believe the project would have not been successful in a way. It really takes a great team to project a great project or a great building.